The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning and happy Thursday. It is October 19th, 5:31. What? I'm leaving.
Oh, you're leaving and we are late. Oh my gosh. That's just going to be like a telltale sign for what's happening next week. I'm always late when you're not here.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, not today. Well, it's dark.
Jeepers.
You sent a text to me at like 10 at night. What did it say?
The Northern Lights are out.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
You were already sleeping at 10 o'clock. I mean, I guess it's no surprise, but that feels early. The Northern Lights were out dancing at 10 p.m. last night.
What were you doing?
I was sitting on the couch. I just got home from Girl Guides about an hour before, and I was doing some show prep, getting ready for today. And yep, then I got a text from the Aurora group that somebody said they're out in Parsons, and I was like, oh, sweet. That's kind of over by where Sean lives.
Yeah.
So then I went outside. They were out in Gregoire as well, so I texted you like a good friend does, not like you ever text me when the Northern Lights are out, P.S.
Sorry.
But you didn't reply.
I sent you a text this morning because they were still out.
You did.
At 3:30.
When I was sleeping.
I got outside. I got your text. I was like, oh, well, I want to see the Northern Lights again. That's so fun. And then finally I went through my morning routine, and then I went outside to my car at 3:30. I was like, they're still out there. This is great. This is the best day ever.
Yeah, so cool. I love Fort McMurray in the fall. You just never know what the sky's going to get up to.
Yeah.
5 a.m. confessions.
All right, Sean. I know. It's me. I have to confess. I may have left like the worst thing ever to leave in the laundry machine too long.
What?
My sheets and my pillowcases.
Okay, but you have alternatives, right?
I do have alternatives, but it was too late for last night. I remade the bed all beautiful.
Yeah.
I actually just washed my quilts as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we went to go to sleep last night, I was like, oh, that sour, terrible washer smell. And then your face has to be on the pillow.
Resting right beside it.
Yeah. My husband actually thought, something stinks. I don't know what it is. I'm going to go brush my teeth again.
And did you stop him and be like, honey, no, it's the sheets?
It was too late. I didn't realize what he was up to until he came back and was like, I was like, this is really bad. So yeah, we had to strip the bed. We slept without sheets last night.
Did you?
That's my confession. Yeah, because the option was,
you disgust me.
How do you go to sleep with that stench near your face? But do you go and get more sheets? Or are you like, it's already bedtime? I think I'm just not going to worry about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How was the sleep
No
though?
sheeter. It was all right.
So did you go right on mattress?
No, I have a mattress cover.
Okay.
And then I use my quilts, but I also feel like the stench is so strong on the sheets that even though I just washed this beautiful quilt that I only wash 2 times a year because my grandma made it for me, I feel like I have to wash it again because the stench has soaked in from the sheets to everything that it touches.
Is there a way, does like air drying outside give it a earthy smell or like a...
Yeah, just like if you're going to wash your quilt, like you want it to be like, you're fresh.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Like you want to eat it almost. No, you don't want that.
You just want to like hold it by your nose and like, I'm going to fall asleep to the delicious sense of fresh air bounce sheet, not fresh air Gregoire.
I'm starting to have some doubts on Love is Blind's only married couple this season.
Doubts?
Yeah, so spoiler alert if you haven't watched, we're about to talk about it, but I have some doubts about a couple.
You don't think Milton and Lydia are together?
No, I'm just in the future. I have some doubts if they're going to stay together.
Oh, what's happening?
Because I think now that everything's been aired, they're allowed to kind of talk some more. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm on Love is Blind TikTok, so I get like a lot of, they do the digging and then I just get to sip the tea.
Yeah, they've got to make a word for that, like blind talk or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and so the way I understood it with their NDAs is that once an episode airs, you can then talk about whatever's been discussed, but you can't talk about whatever happens in the future. So now that the reunion has aired, you can kind of like touch on things.
Exciting.
And so it turns out that Milton and Lydia are long distance because Milton wanted to continue on and advance his career and his education.
Wow.
And so he's pursuing another master's. And he's also got a new job that's in Long Beach, California.
Uh-oh.
And Lydia is still in Houston.
And it seemed like it would be easier, though, to have a relationship work long distance with that couple.
Maybe less time spent together.
I said it. I'm sorry. Milton.
Yeah, so I think the last time someone tried to do long distance on this show was Raven.
Yes, an SK.
And that didn't go too hot.
No, that didn't look like it was going to work from the get-go.
They seemed like they were in love, but then there was just a lot of things in between it all.
Yeah, but that's interesting. I mean, just to think about kind of the lies, I guess, that were maybe told at the reunion on Sunday night, if all of this is not true, that they're not kind of happily married and loving life. It seems like maybe they're happily apart from each other and still have a marriage license.
That's right. So who knows what will happen in the future a year from now if they're still together.
I do wish them the best.
Absolutely. But yeah, he was saying, like, their family was saying, like, he wants to continue his education, pursue his master's. That's got to be time consuming, and then long distance on top of all that. And then the other T that I scrolled across was Uche gave like a lawyer response to why he wasn't at the reunion.
Oh, what did he say?
Yeah, he was essentially just saying, I had a business trip, and as an entrepreneur, it's taken me 7 years to get to where I am. My time is finite, and there is an incredible opportunity that I could not risk missing to record a TV show to go be on. And he posted the wing of an airplane.
No,
on Instagram.
This is my opinion on that. Yeah. Uche was like, wow, I've been dragged through the mud on the show. I'm actually a terrible person.
Yeah.
I better not prove it anymore by showing up and opening my mouth again. That's why he didn't show up.
You'll love part 2 of his post. However, accountability is important to me. I have watched the reunion, and there are several things I want to address. You will not be left in the dark, I promise.
Whatever. See you, Uche. Get your PR person to write you a good statement, because you suck. We've established that the chocolate bar aisle at the grocery store right before the checkout was made for me.
Yeah, your weakness.
It is. I'm that person. Every time I go grocery shopping, I got to buy a chocolate bar on my way out.
You buy the groceries for the fam, you treat yourself to a little sum.
Yeah, I worked hard for this. I could have it. But in March, so about 6 months ago, I actually stopped this habit.
Oh.
Mainly because I started going to the grocery store like nearly every day.
Oh.
And it was like, this was
You're like, I'm eating a chocolate bar every day.
This was an okay treat when it was once a week or so, but every day is a little much. So I have been great at it. I'm not even tempted by them anymore.
Yeah.
However, yesterday
Oh,
thank you.
I was going to say congratulations, but then you were maybe treading... Was it a little early on the congratulations?
Maybe, but I'll take it. So just give it to me now.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Great job on working on yourself.
Thank you. Now, yesterday I did have a bit of a slip up.
Okay.
I went to the grocery store and, everything looked delicious. Like I nearly bought Fruit Loops.
Oh.
I nearly bought Long Johns from the bakery aisle. I was all over the place.
Yes.
But I managed to limit myself just to the Kit Kat on the way out.
Okay.
I was so proud. I was like, all right, I've fallen off the wagon. I'm not treating myself, but I didn't extra treat myself.
That's right. And you know what? It's good to treat yourself sometimes. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Now I have a little bit more of a confession.
Oh my God, what is it? How?
I'm just taking all your
I give you these
first.
compliments, and then you're like, and then it got worse.
And then I had to go to the dollar store, and they have really cheap chocolate. And I was like, maybe just a bag of M&Ms.
And they have different ones, too.
Yeah, they have like those delicious Reese's Pieces King Cup.
Yeah, they always have something different there.
It wasn't that bad, though, Sean. I really did just buy a bag of plain M&Ms.
But because you double dipped, you went home and shared with your husband.
Oh, no, I ate them both in the car. In fact, I was hardly out of the parking lot before they were gone.
My goodness.
So I was really good for 6 months, and then I double chocolated.
You know what? It happens, I guess.
Thanks. You can even encourage in my failure.
Someone was sleeping on the floor tonight or a little wet.
Whoa.
Yeah. That sounded a little sexual. No, it was because I was driving down Confed. I was driving down Confed from the radio station to Dickensfield, that direction, and I was going home, and there was a mattress in the Meridian.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's on the floor or wet.
Yes, because it was really kind of drizzly out there yesterday.
Yeah, and I thought, how unfortunate is that? Because we've been having just amazing last 2 weeks of sunshine, and the one day for someone to lose a mattress in the Meridian, it rains.
Of course it does. And I always wonder, like, is somebody trying to take that to the dump so they don't tie it on that tight? Like, they're like, it doesn't really matter what happens to this mattress. It's on the way to the dump. We don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Or if they're just, really bad at using strap ties or something. They lose their mattress, and they're also bad at noticing.
I'm also so curious of the process of losing a mattress.
Because it's not like it's a rare occurrence. Yeah. Like, so many times we have come on here and said, and then there was a mattress on 63, and then there was a mattress on Confed. Now there's, at least it was in the median.
That's right. And I did notice this morning that it wasn't there. So someone, whether it was the person that lost it or someone else,
Sean, I know that we took your mattress to the dump.
Yeah.
Was it you? Did you steal this person's mattress?
Hey, this is the thing. If it wasn't raining, like, I'm moving to another place, and right now I am living in a fully furnished place that has its own mattress. This one was a queen. It looked like it had a solid base, and then it looked like it had some memory foam on top. So I was like, yo, do I got to go pick up that U-Haul one day early and stuff that bad boy in my U-Haul?
Yes, you do. I bet you have it. It's probably strapped to your car right now. My husband is Mr. Used Car.
I know your husband.
He loves to switch them around, and all of a sudden we've got 4 vehicles in the driveway for 2 of us. And
that's what happens when you're handy, right?
Yeah.
It's not a nuisance.
Never. No, definitely not. Not having friends over and needing to play musical chairs with cars. No big deal. Anyway, we bought a truck a couple weeks ago, and he decided pretty much immediately that this wasn't the truck for him, and we were going to sell it. And so yesterday he was doing the detailing of it.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaning it out. The person owned like the sheddiest dog in the world. And so there was quite a large amount of dog hair that just would make the truck look a little bit more appealing if it wasn't in there.
That's right. Tack on an extra 100 if you get rid of the dog hair.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll probably go faster because it won't be so heavy anymore. Anyway, as he was cleaning it, under the seat, he discovered some ripped up paper and Kleenex.
Oh, yeah.
Like quite a bit of it.
Okay.
And it wasn't like somebody, you get bored and you're playing with your straw wrapper and you kind of rip it up. It was like a mouse made a little nest under there.
Oh, that kind of ripped up.
Oh. Like, this would be a great place to sleep. I better pad it with a lot of ripped up furniture.
Yeah, nesting a little bit.
Yeah. So he vacuumed that up and he was kind of like, I think that was a mouse house. The mouse couldn't still be in here, could it? Like,
no.
I don't think so. I've never saw any mouse poop, or it doesn't smell like a mouse.
Yeah.
And as he continued, there was a mouse-shaped stain, he called it.
What does that mean?
In the cup holder. I think maybe it was
in the cup holder?
Yeah. It was like
the outline of a mouse?
Yeah, like maybe the mouse
like when someone dies and they put that chalk around the body, but a stain.
Or like maybe somebody dies and they stay in the same spot and decompose, and their greasy film is left.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
I'm sorry, this is so gross.
Was the mouse in the cup holder?
Well, he didn't think it was until he put the shop back on top of the cup holder, and it went.
No.
Yeah.
Has he driven around in this?
Not really.
Okay. I'm like, you're driving around for weeks with this dead mouse in your cup holder the whole time. You've been probably putting a water bottle on top of it this whole time.
Oh my gosh, the things that need washed now that you're talking about it. Oh my goodness. Sanitize.
Robin Williams is back in a film, but it's not AI.
Which is very surprising.
Yeah. He passed away in 2014. What a legend. Love him. But Disney came together to put a film together, and they asked his family if they could use his voice, and it's from outtakes from other films, and specifically when he was Genie.
That was iconic, that role that he did. It was hard to watch Will Smith in it. It was like, where's Robin Williams?
Yes.
He should be doing this.
Yeah. And so what they came together, what they're using him for, it's already out. It's on Disney Plus, and it's called Once Upon a Studio. And it's a Disney short. It's 9 minutes long, and they just had their 100th anniversary, Disney.
Happy birthday, Disney. That's amazing longevity.
And so I think it came out on the 15th. That was on Sunday, I believe. And I'll read you the storyline here because it's absolutely adorable. So this brand new 9-minute live action animated short, it sees 2 new employees at Disney who must work overnight at the building when all of a sudden a very special surprise happens. All the animated characters and paintings and pictures on the walls, they start to come to life as they get ready for their own family photo in front of the building to celebrate 100 years in the studio.
That sounds so cute. I want to go watch it right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's 9 minutes long. We could just play some music for a quick little second here and watch it. And one of those is Robin Williams as Genie, and he has a couple lines in it. So I think that's very special.
Yeah, here's one of the lines.
The leg won't make a difference. It's all in the wrist.
I haven't seen a fall like that since Rome. Much better.
Who do we have? Is that, what's the snowman's name?
Josh Gad.
Is that
his name?
Olaf or?
Oh, yeah, the snowman's name is Olaf, right. Right, Olaf is a real person.
Yeah, so that was that scene right there that we just played for you with Genie and Olaf kind of talking to each other. So I'm looking forward to it.
We've chatted a little bit about McDonald's and their Monopoly season being back.
Oh, yes.
And just how we are not very generous around this season of gifting people coffees unless they promise to give us the Monopoly pieces.
Yes, please. Give me those stickers.
Well, last night I was at Girl Guides, and I, of course, stopped on the way and got myself a coffee because, wake up at 4 a.m. and hanging out with 30 kids that aren't mine.
Gonna need something.
Just a little pick-me-up. And one of the little girls goes, "Can I have your Monopoly pieces?"
Wow, I love just the audacity of little kids.
I was like, "No." And then I thought, wow, I'm very possessive of perhaps winning. I'm probably just going to get at the basket one more time. But no, you can't have them. I felt a little bit savage.
Maybe a little
usually
bit.
I'm very generous. If they asked me for $5, I would have given her $5.
Yeah.
But my Monopoly pieces, no.
Yeah. Were the kids behaving last night?
Sean.
You know the
answer to this.
Maybe you were upset with them, so then you're just like, really? After today? After tonight? You want my Monopoly piece? You think I'm just going to give you 10 grand after the way you acted? You think I'm going to give you a little donut after the way you acted?
Deserve it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably not. No, keeping the Monopoly pieces. I already entered them in the app. I won, of course, an extra game entry. I didn't win anything.
That's right.
But it's important that I keep them. Well, Sean, tonight is the last night we're going to see you in public.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Comedy night's happening. Gonna go check it out. Should be a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Rivers Casino. The doors open at 6. The laughs start at 8. Danny Martinello, Ryan Short. I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious. But then it's also a little bit of juxtaposed because we have the absolute sorrow of saying goodbye to you.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, I'm leaving the show. I'm leaving Fort McMurray.
We're not just breaking up in town. He's actually getting out of here.
Yeah, and tomorrow I get the U-Haul, and Saturday I start driving towards a new job. So tonight I'm going to be out at the casino. Steph, you're going to be hosting.
Yes,
that's
I will
fun.
Be. Yeah,
I just get to lay back and laugh. That's my job. Not a you. Well, maybe at you if you tell a joke.
No, you know what? Comedy night is so much pressure to tell a joke at the beginning when you're hosting because then you've got these 2 funny guys after you. And so I just try and steer clear of it. I'm going to let the professionals make you laugh. I'll make people laugh on the radio.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There we go. But yeah, if you ever wanted to say hi, cheers a beer, anything of that nature, tonight would be the perfect night. I'd love to see anyone. Casino, comedy night. See you there, maybe.
We have some friends here with us today. It is Bob McKay and Kathy Steves from Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo United Way during their campaign. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time today. So a major, massive event was on the weekend. I've seen so many videos. It looked fantastic. It looked red. How did it all shape down?
We had so much fun. It was YMM Dancing with the Stars, and we launched the YMM magazine also, edition for United Way. Bob was dressed in a red sparkle shirt. He looked
Sequence galore.
looked like a giant disco ball.
Ooh.
Absolutely. It was a great time. A lot of
fun.
attendance was great. We were sold out. So it was a really good opportunity there to have everybody show up. And Kelly Stewart, she was the winner of the whole show. People know her from NKD Dance. She did an amazing tap routine.
Yeah.
And but all in all, we really appreciate everybody showing up for that because it is a big kickoff for our fundraising, a much needed fundraising, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And then now, we're still in the middle of it. We're still working to fundraise. This is fall. This is the red time.
4 weeks into our campaign. Things are moving along at a decent pace, but we really want to encourage everybody to give. And right now we're really pushing this Give 200, get 150 back in tax credits. So the provincial government has increased the amount of tax credits you receive for charitable donations along with your federal tax credit. So we use the example of giving $200 to the United Way. You will get $150 back in tax credits, which means you've only really given $50.
Yeah.
What a deal. So let's not leave any money on the table, Fort McMurray.
Absolutely.
Yeah, make your down payment now, get it back in April.
That's right.
That doesn't sound too bad. Little investment there.
Yeah, the other part is too is that we're just reaching out to remind people about the workplace campaigns that we're really actively going after. If you've been in one before, you see how fun it is. A lot of ways to fundraise. You can do 50-50 draws. You can wear pants or jeans on Friday. Not wear pants on Friday.
Wear
but
pants on Friday, everybody.
Yikes!
Don't wear pants on for no pants Fridays.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just radio. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Good thing.
$200.
But yeah, so if you're looking to get into that, just Google Fort McMurray United Way, and we'll help you out to get the campaign started. Some people don't know how to get started. That's the best way to reach out to us via the website. But we'd love to get something going because it is a bunch of fun at workplace.
Yeah. Can you tease anything for the future? We just had a major event this past weekend. Can you tease any future events, or is that still under wraps?
Oh, we've got an event at the airport with the YMM Airports. It's a Halloween event, and you can still buy tickets online. And that's for all your little ghosts and goblins and little fairies and princesses to come out and have some Halloween fun.
And we are looking at a potential Fort McMurray Got Talent. Is that something kind of a spin-off of what we just did? So we're in discussions right now to see this could be something we could do because we had such great feedback from the Sparkle and Red that we're thinking, you know what? We have so much talent in the city, so much talent. If we could have a fundraiser like that and bring everybody together, I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Kathy, Bob, thanks so much for joining us today. Anything else to add?
No, just please give. It is needed for this community. Remember, 1 in 4 people use our programs that we support. So please remember, this is a much needed opportunity to fund this United Way. So
perfect. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Kathy. See you next Thursday. Well, it has been a ton of fun, but it's time for us to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Second last show.
Yeah.
That was wild.
You're breaking my heart, Sean. I don't even want to think about it that this is actually our last break of our second last show. So we only have one show left together.
That's crazy. I hope tomorrow is just lots of cookies. Bring lots of cookies in.
Oh, you're putting your request in now.
Pretty much.
You're the one that's leaving me behind, breaking up the team, and you want me to bring you cookies?
Yeah, my last day of work, lots of cookies.
I feel like it's the other way around. Like, sorry, I'm leaving you. Here's some cookies. And while you're at it, coffee as well, please.
Yeah. Okay, I can have a coffee waiting here for you.
Okay, and I'll bring some cookies. We'll make it a team thing.
All about compromise.
Either way, though, tomorrow I do have some fun things planned for you, Sean. So you can be surprised along with our listeners. But we've had a great run of 2.5 years together.
Yeah.
And so there'll be some highlights from some of our favorite moments.
Definitely tune into the show, last show tomorrow. And bring your dog by the studio. I don't know. I'm just going to make up rules now. You got to bring your dog by the studio. It's my last day tomorrow.
Steph has to bring cookies. You have to bring your dog. We'll see how we go.
It's National Bring Your Dog to Mix Day. Tomorrow.
That's for today. We hope it's looking on the bright side for you.
Say hi to your dog, please. From me. Goodbye.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.